Turn to pick.
Ravage.
Yeah. They can't really pick a Doom.
Yeah, I mean, he is one tango as well because he shared it, and he's already used that last tango. So this Disruptor's a little sad, but they will rotate Yuna down bottom. This is what you were talking about. Having KP force these rotations down bottom allows you for a bit more room in the top lane, and for eventually Kaka to rotate elsewhere. He's going to get Thunderstruck again. He needs to be a little careful. Fisher comes out. Meanwhile, the Tidehunter guy's in the top lane. He was getting...
I don't know how I feel about this dual lane, this Beastmaster Shaker. I don't know. Is it really good enough? I mean, it's working for now.
They're
but
drawing
like the resources are going to start to run out.
Well, they definitely don't need the Earthshaker top, as we just saw demonstrated. They might eventually. They get the Fisher off. They might get a kill here onto this Disruptor. One more auto attack, but the Burrow Strike comes out just in time, and KP can't find the kill. But Kaka,
he's going in though.
Walks in and slaps him. He still might die for this.
He gives him the old backhand.
And yeah, he literally bottom lane is going pretty well all of a sudden.
Yeah, the Disruptor couldn't tango out, right? Because he had used them all.
Rocket Barrage level 1 is available. They don't want to use it. He still has 2 tangles left on Dark, but that's just one homing missile and 1 Nightmare able to do that much damage. Now bottom, KP might get caught out here. He does have 2 stick charges. He's also got, just got to buy boots. He knows he's dead. He just buys out. No big deal. It's some extra damage onto Yuna, but still, he will fall and he'll have to take a trip back to the fountain. In the meantime, mid lane, Fisher comes out. SCCC actually taking a lot of damage. The Spirit's Life, an old chicken getting blocked. There comes the Nightmare. They have no Fisher for 5. He has no mana for it. Now he does with the stick charges. Vayne trying to man up. SCCC will take a Crypt Swarm, but still fine. He wants to get off a Mystic Snake. He has level 2, but unfortunately can't quite find Old Chicken. Needs to be careful, although Old Chicken does not have another Crypt Swarm to work with, so SCCC is fine.
KP just comes back down here on his lonesome, but time for Disruptor. Give him some more of the old Thunder Strikes. He might see go the 2-0-1 build, perhaps. Seen some Disruptors into that lately just for that punish. Mid lane again, though. Just the 2 supports might get Old Chicken here. Yeah. Waiting for that courier.
Auto attack.
Oh, the greed, dude.
Faith should against this Airblade now.
I think Keen are happy with the lanes they set up overall, though. Just because Tide didn't get messed 1v1 with the Beastmaster or anything, which like, the stacks of the axes could have been a little bit dangerous, especially early on. So he's getting last hits, even with that rough start.
Kaka, they're going to pop meta here. Reflection comes out. They've got the kinetic field. He'll drop a ward down, but he's dead one way or the other. I don't think they have...
just barely above the Earthshaker, who doesn't have any. KP a little bit poor. On the other hand, Shaker a little bit further ahead than you might expect the hero to be. He's actually ahead of the Tidehunter. Speaking of which, Dark, you did. Hoping for the tomato, but the clap's already on CD.
He can't help with the clap. Still on CD for
dude, he's living.
He's taking forever to die, but Mugi will finish him off finally with a Rocket Barrage. Well, you hear that sound? That's a glorious sound.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Dude, look at Kaka down bot. They've got 4 stacks on the axes. This is when they're going to go for their play. They actually can't see him. He's in the dark.
Fisher comes out.
What a god.
They have called the wild. Reflection comes in. Double burrow from Yuna will keep MS alive, but he actually has to go back and maybe shrine. Yuna's going to get turned on. Enchant Totem, but there's the good kinetic field coming in. Yuna walks through. He's able to make it out. Now the Cosmic Finale do some work, and they're going to turn on MS. Another Enchant Totem. They need the Fisher. They couldn't get it off in time, and now Beastmaster is going to be next. The axes will not do anything. He almost kills Yuna, but he can't quite get it. The Thunderstrike will take him down, and Keen Gaming will find 2. Now he's a little bit behind KP, so not that bad, but here we go. The homing missile coming in. He does have a mango. He has wand charges. He has a TP scroll, but I think he's dead one way or the other. The call down comes in. There's the brain sap, and the last.
Kaka thought about stealing that.
Yeah, he's like, listen, I got a Fisher. I need my arcane boots. All right.
Yeah. This is when you get 6 and you just slam the stack.
You think they're? I mean,
no, I'm not.
It's not gonna happen.
Don't do that. Is yoke.
And also, you have a gyrocopter, so yes. That would have been a problem. I would have liked to see it, though, but... Oh, Yuna. Burrow Strike onto 2, but he's still probably dead. They don't have Ravage, and they're going to use... he can't even get off the Anchor Smash. He got Fishered in the meantime. He might get over here if he's not careful. Faith has another Brain Sap in 6, but they have a wave here. They don't want to dive in.
If they had call down, they'd probably think about it. But...
Yeah, I think so, too. Kaka, Fisher...
Oh, he wants that rune.
Enchant Totem. He doesn't get it. The Disruptor does, but he might die for it. Another enchant coming in. Brain Sap should be up. The Ravage, he actually just got 6 out of this, and now Kaka and Faith need to be careful. The Thunderstrike back up off cooldown, and another one that will pick him down and secure the kill for Dark. Block from Yuna. The Rocket Barrage comes in. He can't stay with Mugi any longer, but the Cosmic Finale's slow. Now
it's only level 1 glimpse because he went 2 on the Thunder.
Go for the glimpse. They've got the exorcism. They've got the kinetic field. The call down will come in, and he's dead. And that's a big pickup. I thought for a second that they weren't going to be able to find it once that Rocket Barrage came out, but the Glimpse is going to sunder SCCC in the mid lane. SCCC is, you know, it's all right. He's still half HP. They're going to deny the German Tower. In the meantime, Reflection comes out. There's the Bro Strike. Epicenter getting channeled to wand up, but he's going to do a lot of damage here. SCCC might get caught and killed.
Oh, no!
And actually, the Fisher comes in as well, and Kaka couldn't save him in time, and that'll be a big pickup. In the meantime, they will bring down the Terrorblade. It's a 1-for-1. Now a 2-for-1 as units exchange trade, but again, then you add the Kaka Earthshaker going down on top of that. Not bad for Keen Gaming, those few kills. And surprisingly enough, though, it's a 3K lead for Newbee. Meanwhile, they're going to lose KP in the bottom lane, although he might get the Disruptor with Moogie getting one auto attack. Moogie literally walks up and he just hits him once, and that's it. Pretty fun.
He bought his Necro 1 for the Beastmaster, so he'll just be more focused on...
Two. Yeah. They might want to go under Dark. It's going to be tough. They have Roar again.
With the Fisher, he looks so tempting.
Fisher comes out. The Fisher block will certainly help, and it does hit the Rocket Barrage and the Call Down and Homing Missile. Now they get the Roar on the other hero. That's the Disruptor, but they can't get the kill. The Grip comes out. They really want this. The Echo Slam onto 2, coming in from Kaka at the perfect time, but he can't get the Enchant Totem off, but he's still going to get caught in Spirit Siphon down with the Crypt Swarm also doing some damage for Old Chicken. So it's a 1-for-1.
That's the perfect play from Newbee. That is exactly what, like, they're just identifying... Oh.
This could be a big fight
here.
They've got Ravage. They're going to use the Fiend's Grip onto Yuna. The Glimpse comes out, though, and stops it completely. They have the Echo Slam available for Kaka. In the meantime, Dark, they use the Echo that comes out. There's the Ravage to come through. Hits onto 4, but where's the follow-up damage? It actually hits onto 5, but the Epicenter coming in. They'll bring down the Earthshaker who gets caught and killed. It's Kaka, but now the Sand Key gets nightmared up, and then auto attack down and Rocket Barrage by Moogie. Yulsifter comes in. Dark's going to get brain sapped. Now the Sunder save for them, as that could have been bad, losing both their supports. Plus,
I think they had vision
really
of him,
in behind.
Yeah, they saw him TP in.
He might just die again. Nightmare comes out. They don't have Roar, but they do have a Fisher and an Enchant Totem. Should more than likely be a dead unit. No way they can help him. They have the rotating Terrorblade coming over there. They have the Stone Gates to work with in terms of the slow. They will TP in the Death Prophet, though, as she has Exorcism ready to fight, which means they cannot go for that kill, even with
they can take mid freely and kill Tide.
Dark, the Fisher comes out. The Rocket Barrage, she's low. The Static Storm comes in. It misses. The Burrow Strike is there, but it might just only save his life. And in fact, he walks back in. The Rocket Barrage is there for Moogie. That'll do the job, but they're fighting into meta as well as the Exorcism. Moogie's getting chased down to the other side. Kaka will fall first. Can they find a Burrow Strike on the Moogie? They sure can, and he will get dropped down. That is perfectly worth it for Keen Gaming.
So
yeah, for sure. But all the meanwhile, they still had SCCC farming up a Storm. He has his Hurricane Pike done. He has an Ultimate Orb in his inventory. They will now find a Roar onto the Disruptor. That is a very easy kill as Rocket Barrage literally blows away what they want to do. So Newbee, they want to be careful. This age is going to go soon. We'll see. Epicenter's getting channeled. They're going to try to fight this. This is the perfect timing to do so. They've got the Aegis goes away. They've got the Ravage. This is the fight I was talking about, and there it is. MS with a dominating sprint, but they need more. They're going to get a glimpse back as well. That'll be onto Faith. That's nice, but it's not the target they want. It still will be 2 kills, though, going their way. Brain Sap coming in. More than enough to do the job. They get 2 quick kills, and now what can they get on top of this for Keen Gaming?
Oh, they're going to catch KP. Oh, Burrow Strike goes invis. Oh, but KP's got the vision.
Oh, I think Yuna's dead here. It's worth it, though. They use after the Necro Archer, or excuse me, Warrior. He tries to be... He actually made it away? Are you kidding me, KP? I
thought he was so dead. He is a hero that gives you a chance to actually push out and get something, even when the fight's in your own base.
Yes. That can happen so quickly. You just take one fight, and you have heroes dead for only like 30 or 40 seconds. Meanwhile, they're going to get the Static Storm onto Kaka. He'll try for the TP. No way he makes it out of this one. He'll get ticked down. The Static Storm will do the job, and it's going to be... By the way, this smoke has been predicted pretty heavily. They scanned over where they were moving.
No, they're trying to bait Medusa.
They're baiting Medusa at this point. Static Storm, they force him away. The Glimpse back, though. The Epicenter will go. They have the Nightmare to keep him alive, though. He is completely fine. The Reflection comes out. There's the Ravage. It does hit. The Exorcism isn't going. He actually might die here. SCCC is in a lot of trouble. He's trying to dance by Old Chick. It's not going to happen. They're doing so much work. MS is going to try to find more. Reflection comes in. There's the Blink Burrow. They're going to find Faith. He's going to get dropped again. He'll Nightmare himself for now, but the Spirit Siphon will take him out, and that will be a double kill for Old Chicken. And they're going to get a lot of this. There's no buyback for SCCC. They still have plenty of time on this meta. Yes, Exorcism will be down here in just a moment, but this is very dangerous. They've got the Fisher. They do have the Echo Slam ready for Kaka. You need to be a little bit careful if you're MS, but he has the Thunder available. There's the Glimpse back. The Reflection.
Oh, the Beastmaster.
The inner Beast Door comes in. Moogie going to try to fight. There's the Echo Slam. Can they bring him down? He's stunned forever. They drop him, and he's dead. Dead for 69. Moogie needs to run. No BKB available. They're going to do enough damage to bring him down, but it's a 3-for-2 trade. In the meantime, Old Chicken needs to run the Ultimate down to KP. KP is about to go absolutely ham on Dark here. They've got the Fisher. They've got the Enchant Totem at the ready. Dark is going to run. He has no mana. He actually takes no damage when he gets off at least his Anchor Smash. And the Kraken Shell does help, but It's going to be too much damage, and KP will overwhelm him, and they're looking for more. They've got the Fisher. They've got the Whirling Axes. They've got 2 auto attacks to do the job. And it will be a double kill and an unstoppable spree for Care 3, almost certainly here. The creeps will do it on their own at the very least. Faith is going to try to finish it off. Epicenter is getting channeled. The silence will come through. They want the Blink Burrow into KP. They will find it. They tier 3 does fall. Fisher comes in and breaks up the fight, so they can't chase any further. MS with and Newbee, we'll see how aggressive they want to play, if they want to back up and farm and take Roche at a different point in this game, or what they want to do here. But Roche is the big point of contention. There's the Blink Burrow. Mugi does have to use it. MS is going to use his big echo coming in. The Ravage comes out, counter and she's with the static storm doing it right. The Thunder comes in. Mugi's actually in trouble, but they will get the kill on MS almost assuredly, and they will also find Old Chicken. It's 3 dead. Mugi finds a double kill, and now next is going to be the Disruptor as he gets brought down. The glimpse comes. They'll finish this game off for Newbee here, Trent.
Man, he just gets missiled, and he can't do anything. Like, he's trying to find a Sunder, but there's nothing, because he's stunned for 3 seconds from this stupid missile that no one even sees in the chaos. And he was looking really good.
You're fighting, and all of a sudden you're just stunned. You're like, what happened?
You just hear that damn noise of think, and you're like, wait, what?
Okay, well, that sucks. Yuna is getting pushed back into the well. They're going for tier 4s at this point. I don't blame them. They know that there's no real abilities for the King Gaming.
No, there's no meta. There's an epi, but here it comes.
MS needs to be careful. He does have Sunder. There's the Epicenter coming out. Not really that much damage. SCC is so strong. MS has to use the Sunder onto Mugi. Mugi's still fine, even though he's super low. He will finally fall, but at this point it doesn't really matter. SCC and KP's creeps will do the job. Dark gets
hold the line
by KP, and they will pop the pipe onto the Ancient, but it will not help it as it's going to get dropped down. Newbee will take a 1-0 advantage in this best of 3.
It was kind of close at some moments, but overall. That issue of like, okay, these guys are stunned up. Can you create a chrono with both of these guys, or both these guys plus someone else who's like still running around? Those kind of plays for the Dark.
Faith will go in Feeble level 1. Dark is going to grab himself the opposite bounty rune. Actually, this is looking pretty good for Keen. They're going to get 3 bounties out of this, and maybe Kaka if they're not careful. I mean, this will go. The Actual's already out. Now the Rolling Boulder in, and Kaka's in a lot of trouble. Thunderstrike with 1 more auto attack, and that's MS getting first blood. Just like that. Not only do they get 3 bounty runes, but they find them.
And they would just like have those extra heroes come down and play aggressive and just abuse rage. And he's a hero that doesn't necessarily need a lot to start, but that was when you would go armlet and then be enabled with like an infest. Oh, Kaka with a nice block.
Kaka, that was pretty sick. They'll drop the Enfeeble onto MS, but now you have a Bane with an Enfeeble and a Tri-Land, essentially. They'll try to put some pressure onto the Disruptor. They do have a lot of damage. The Open comes out, and that should do enough for Mugi to get the kill. It's Faith that gets the last auto attack. MS still Enfeebled up. They've got the Astro to come through from Kaka. Nobody's level 2 yet, but Mugi, they get right back into it, and they get another kill. And this, again, like you were talking about, it's going to give him a pretty nice lane in the stop lane against Dark. The Aphotic Shield already starting to do some work. And they're rotating. They've already rotated the Jarek up the top lane. So musical lane's starting to come out here more than likely for both teams. But now the CS is really starting to go in Newbee's favor. The laning setup is pretty... They're literally just leaving Mugi bottom. He doesn't need any help. They have the Sports roaming around trying to find kills onto Yuna and the Disruptor and trying to stop this Jarek up from... Wow, the bash actually came out onto Yuna. But here comes the DK, and now Kaka's in trouble. The Brain Sap coming in. The Stomp not off in time. They've got the raises. They don't need it. They will use it instead under the Disruptor. The double raise will hit. Triple raise, not enough mana for it, but with 2 more auto attacks should do the job, even with the Fairy Fire coming out. SCC doesn't really care. And this Void is only up to 15 last hits to Mugi's 26. Mugi continues to outpace him even in terms of
Void's
level.
catching up, though.
He's getting back into it for sure, but Mugi's still doing really well.
I mean, look at his items on the Void. He has a wand. All his shit's on the Courier.
Meanwhile, Dark can't do anything to Mugi. He has a Helm of Iron Will, which is going to give him 5 extra armor on top of the 3 that he already has.
He's got tangos and a headdress coming on this Courier.
MS is going to try to turn into KP, who doesn't have his level 6. The Rocket Barrage, KP's going to get pushed back and killed. So MS baits out a die.
Phase boots and TP 30 seconds until all down. So yeah, they have to try and make some sort of play with it, but it's certainly not easy. And Void, the headdress is surviving, even without the boots.
Faith is going to get rolled on it. He actually avoids the roll, but the homing missile will hit. They have kinetic shield, plus Flames. Faith is dead one way or the other.
They're going to know that Ward's there too.
He literally just placed it. Somebody, yeah, the Sentry is coming out for the Disruptor. He just bought one. And Mugi is going armed, by the way. So,
okay. So he's going to get very active. I mean, he's an aggressive kind of posture. he's not getting a lot of kills. He doesn't have a bunch of supports or anything, so he's not super farmed. So I guess he doesn't want to commit into like a Battlefield or anything. He's going for the treads too. He's just chilling. He's gonna let SCCC make some plays around the map with his raises.
Is a big smoke. Kaka, they're gonna find a disruptor for it. Not really the hero they wanted.
Oh, he didn't get the bounty.
Oh, that's sad. Maybe he can deny himself. Probably not, as he gets auto-attacked down by SCCC. It's not the hero they wanted, but still not bad. Chrono on the bottom lane, though. They bring in the Elder Dragon for him. They've got the Rocket Rush and the Gyrocopter as well. This should be more than enough to get the kill, and it will be. Very good rotation from all of these, and he needs to be a little careful.
Dude, Faith's an animal. He just walked in mid and faked planting a ward. He just like purposely showed himself, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty godlike. Meanwhile, they'll get a kill mid lane on the Elder Titan with the
Trickster, the Banisher's ownage. I mean, this is like the best creature. 3-second cooldown. Like, what is that?
It's pretty ridiculous.
How is that okay?
I'm
It's
sure
creep
it's not.
battle, dude.
And the freaking Satyr. He's got the Unholy Aura with the Shockwave. He's going to give it to him again, potentially. Careful mid lane, though. They're going to find Kaka again. Kaka's kind of had a pretty rough time here the last couple minutes.
He
dies
really
twice
wants
in a row,
6.
but he's only
just
at 4
like,
at this point. So.
Yeah, he's just trying to like tank mid and grab some creeps. He's like, yay, levels. Void maybe in trouble.
Chrono is back up. He might need to use it to get out of trouble. He's got a time walk away. I think
worth? I don't think it's worth throwing away.
Out. He wouldn't have been able to get it off anyway since they had to. Oh man, that poor creep. DP.
Oh, the sleep, the rolling Earth Spirit.
Yuna, he is donezo. Mugi pops the rage. Armlet used.
Oh, is he in it? Oh, they're doing it.
I don't know.
Oh no, he's just in a random set door.
Random centaur.
See, the helm creep, you get the move speed.
Yeah,
That's why I like the helm creep.
Great. KP in trouble in the top lane. He does have his borrowed time. The call down will come in. They really want to break this borrowed time. They do. The kinetic field, they need a glimpse back. They do have it, but he's pretty far. Still, the Dragon Tail will come in. They've got the Boulder Smash, plenty of damage and stuns to work with, which means he's brought down.
Dude, he starts to gallop. I was talking to Moo about that, and he said it's an extremely important part of playing Underlord, because once you get to certain move speed, he gallops. All right, SCCC. Goodbye.
They killed the Gyro, guys.
That should be his tagline.
King Gaming can't find a fight. They might find Faith in the top lane as he's getting kind of run at here. He's setting up a kill, but Yuna runs in. He'll get off his Boulder Smash and come through. They've got the Dragon Tail with a Rocket Barrage, and Faith will die. There's not much you can do about that. Meanwhile, they'll push in the mid lane between KP and SCCC.
Oh, they're baiting this glimpse.
Double raise comes out. Yeah, there's the glimpse Faith. The Disruptor dies instantly. MS is TP'd in. Luckily, he's pretty tanky. It's tough to fight into. They actually use the... that's a lot of damage. They're going to get the Aegis out of this. It's the Elder Dragon form with the Dragon Tail Breathe Fire that's able to burst him down. And KP's borrow time is done. Maybe they can continue this fight, but SCCC pops the BKB. The stop hits up. Uh-oh, Old Chicken's got to run. The Chrono hits onto 2. The Air Splitter running in. But they don't have any damage. They just don't have any damage to deal with SCCC with the BKB. The 10-second BKB do get the Aegis at the very least. And the 10-second BKB for the Shadow.
Well, things were looking better, but
they're going to find KP. This is huge, actually. And they're trying
forward.
to find more. If they got the first hit bash, Kaka would have fallen, but unfortunately, no such luck for Dark.
I mean, honestly, I feel like this game should be further behind. It's kind of felt like have we seen a good Chrono or a big call down fight, or like we haven't seen really any of that, and they're only 4K behind, where they haven't even seemed to get the most use out of some of these heroes. So far, Keen look like they can recover.
Especially if they get kills like this. I mean, it's only a Bane, yes, but they're just fine. SCCC is a Mask of Madness. And I guess he just wants to build into Butterfly easier. I don't know.
Oh, does he? He's fairing one out. That's pretty hype.
Pretty cool. There is a Shadow Blade for the Faceless Void. DK is going to jump in there looking for KP. The Glimpse comes back. They have the Elder Dragon firm. They will not use it yet. Good Nightmare, but the Breathe Fire still comes in. SCCC is running up. They have Dust Unto Dark. He needs to be careful. He'll time walk away. Chrono's back up in 2 seconds. You might want to run if you're King Gaming. The Stomp and the Fiend Script, they'll lose the Disruptor. Maybe the Boulder Smash comes in, doesn't hit. They've got the Silence, the Static Storm, but now it's only just KP. He's got the borrow time to work with. The Breathe Fire comes out. BKB from SCCC. The Requiem comes through. Old Chicken is man fighting him and laying into him, in fact. But Mugi trying to chase him down.
Dark's waiting.
Have the detection. Dark is ready with his Chronosphere, and he gets it onto 2. No,
he misses the
point. Mugi gets out of it. Now he's going to find MS. MS in trouble. He is going to get dropped down in Yuna, and the Disruptor will fall.
Oh, Mayday.
Mugi a double kill, and you're absolutely right. It is Mayday. This is
with the Mask of Madness.
This is good. Yeah, the Mask of Madness. SF is pounding away at the tower. He's showing you the presence that he's got. The boulder smash comes to the magnetize. They've got the kinetic field. Brains have to follow up as well.
Pop that mask. Look at him go.
Fine. The stuff. Now you're slept up through the DK. You're going to get the melee racks. You're going to get the range racks. It's a full set of racks for Newbee. They're going to back up together. There's nothing Team Gaming can do. They just have to sit and... Anyway. Nice for Dark to survive. KP is another big hero. He's Crimson Guard, Helm of the Dominator. He's working on a talisman. He actually just walks up and kills a courier, which had an edge, and it just died on the courier. That's pretty sad. And now King Gaming, they're going to wrap. They're going to try to find something here. Dark walks up. He's got a Chronosphere at the ready. He can't get it off in time, though. They still have it available. Meanwhile, Elder Titan's finally heals himself up. The Chrono's going to hit on the
Mugi walks in.
Nicely done. They've got the Static Storm. KP, of course, though, he's in the bat, and Mugi's going to try to leave. The borrow time's about to go at the very least. It will, but they can actually get Mugi. Mugi's going to fall here. The rage comes out. One or two more auto attacks.
Still has infest.
He actually is somehow still alive, and Mugi will survive. It's an old chicken now getting turned on. The Shrine's not in time. MS's BKB is now worn off. They'll infest inside SCC. Here comes the Requiem, doing some damage to Dark. He doesn't have the Chronosphere. They found Dark. He's going to have to time walk himself away. SCC now laying into this Disruptor at this point. He'll get glimpsed back, but he is still going to get the kill one way or the other. Dark has to leave. Great Boulder Smash keeps the Void alive, but I cannot believe they didn't kill Mugi. They were so close. They just didn't quite have the damn time.
And it obviously didn't even kill Mugi, which is kind of insane.
I don't... Like, he was in the tree line, so... They wanted to kill the... I think it was the Elder Titan first, or whoever it was for that. Or not the Elder Titan.
Oh, SCC, he's scouting.
The Void's gonna get...
Hi, Disruptor. What's up, dude?
Dark is in trouble next. Yuna's also getting run at. SCC is laying bombs. Yuna's able to get away somehow. He rolls out of there. Really glad for that Disruptor that he's up soon. But SCC attacks like a madman.
Yeah, he didn't even use his BKB either.
No more Mask Madness at least, but Boulder Smash comes in. The Dragon's Tail, they've got a good Chrono yet again. This time it's on SCC, but he does have Aegis, so even if he get this kill, it's not that big of a deal. Static Storm comes out, but it's just under KP. They've already killed two. Requiem comes in, that'll blow away a third, which is Dark getting dropped down. Old Chicken's BKB will not help him. He's slowed to oblivion with Curse of Avernus on him. They might get the skill. Wow, my God.
I'm surprised he's not in the fountain, honestly.
Wow.
If, yeah, okay, they call it.
So, it starts looking bad at the beginning and the middle of this game, and then Newbee and all, they just pick these beautiful fights in Team Gaming. It's so tough against a team like Newbee, a team that is so strong right now, and they just